Hello everybody, I'm Blake McGinnis from Full Sail University in HMA, which is the History of Motion Picture Arts. Today, I'm going to go over a brief overview of the evolution of camera movement, bringing forth the modern day film, and how its evolution of movement really brings out what today's film is, and the steps it took. In the debut of filmmaking in the late 1800s, the camera was in one spot and one spot only. It didn't move. It was tragically boring. But at the turn of the century into the 1900s, the Lumiere brothers actually pioneered the movement of a camera. First, on the back of a train, tracking. Second, using a lift into the Eiffel Tower, basically simulating a crane movement. Even after the introduction of camera movement in a film, the next couple films that came out really didn't use it, even at all. One of the best examples of this is George Méliès's Trip to the Moon, only using camera tricks. Nearing the 1920s, silent films grew and grew with story and character plots and new ways to show it. Tracks, dollies, and even the very beginnings of cranes were actually becoming a standard. The movement of cameras became a standard. But as the talkies came, so did the icebox. It was a shell for the camera and the camera operator to shoot to dull the noise the camera itself was making. All this was so the audio on the set that was being recorded would be crisp without the sound of the camera. Though all the cameras of the 1920s were heavy, bulky 35mm, the cinematographers and the directors knew that the growth of cinematography was from the movement of the camera. So, for the cameras to move freely again, easier tripod joints were made. Tracks, dollies, and even specified cranes just for the camera were invented. In the end of the 50s and into the 1960s, French New Wave filmmaking was the big thing, and something they brought was actually handheld shooting. Now with smaller cameras as standard, more and more directors and cinematographers brought the audience into the film as first person. Very soon after, in the 1970s, Garrett Brown and Cinema Products Inc. would create the Steadicam. The Steadicam is a cinematographer's handheld dream. It revolutionized the smooth movement of a camera without any use of a dolly or a track. Quickly moving to today, style and variation of camera movement has advanced for more stunts and appeal for the type of movie it's using. But in general, today, we really don't focus that much on really where the camera is, but on what tech we can use. It's all CGI and computer animation now. Truly, the art of cinematography has taken many leaps and bounds, and it's ever changing. Still, there's new ways and different techniques that people are going to throw out there. I hope you enjoyed the little brief history and you caught up on some of it. But above all, I'm Blake McGinnis from Full Sail and hope you enjoyed it. See ya.